welcome back. We are going to be doing a little bit of painting today on the 420 discus planted freshwater tank build. We have to paint the back of the main display tank black, and we have to paint the sump yellow. We want to keep that theme going on like I did with the Hulk. I'm going to show you the products and how we're going to applicate it to give it that awesome look, and it's not going to cost you a fortune. With this build, we're doing a lot of DIY and bringing back the roots of how I started Farm Boy Reef, and I can't wait, and it's going to be fun. I'm going to get the first coat on, and then I'm going to jump down, going to head to the store. I got to get a bunch of clay. They're saying 1 pound of red clay per gallon, or 20 gallons of water, so I got a few pounds to get. So that's going to be the process today. I'm going to get everything all painted up. Hopefully it's going to turn out really well and look nice. And then we got to move on to the other process. We got to do all the plumbing, get that all in, but it's going to be fun. I'm going to say, you freshwater people, I'm learning a lot. And like clay, like, you know, like a pound of clay for 20 gallons of water, that's like crazy. I never realized how much goes into these planted tanks. Thank God I have a few buddies like Dee from Brooklyn and Beeves and Eric out of Ottawa. They've been helping me on this process of what I need to do, but it's all about learning and having fun. So that's what we're gonna do today. We are gonna jump in, get this baby all painted up, then we're gonna move on to getting some of the other painting done on the plumbing. So let's go ahead, let's jump in. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be doing today, and it's all about having fun. All right, so we're gonna go over a few of the products that we're gonna use today. So when it comes to painting glass, you want something that has a primer that's gonna really adhere right to the glass, and I always end up using the beer, and this has a primer in it. So what's the best thing about this? This is $5 at Home Depot. What was awesome when I was in the aisle looking for the paints that I needed, it was actually a hobbyist that worked there. He was into reef tanks many years ago, discus tanks, all kinds of stuff. And he's like, hey, you wanna save some money? These are samples and they're $5. So we picked out the colors I wanted. I got the yellow and the black. So I got the black, and it's gonna be for the back of the main display tank. This is enough here to do 2 coats. It's only gonna cost me $5, but I got 2 just in case I wanna do some touch-ups. And then we got the Wolverine yellow for down in the sump down there. So this here cost me $20 right there. That's it. So that is pretty cheap to do a nice background of your tanks. Then, dollar store. You can't beat it. We got rollers here. These are just easy, simple foam rollers with a tray for $1.50. So that's reefing on a budget right there. I bet you Dee from Brooklyn, you're like, yeah, that is a sweet deal. So these are what we're gonna do today. Plus I got some glass cleaner from Fritz. It's pretty awesome stuff. So we're gonna clean down all the glass on the back, make sure there's no film. Everything is spotless, so we can start adding the different paints to the back of the glass. So like you can see, this is up against the wall. I'm up by myself today. So this is, you know, very heavy, and I gotta try to move this out into place so I can paint the back. And at the same time, before I even do that, I have to get it all painted, and then it's gonna be all about my how I'm gonna mount my lighting. I have a good idea. I have to head to the barn. I have some brackets that we can use to do that, and then when I'm done, I can slide this tank right back into place and be done with it and not have to go back there anymore, because right now, and plus it's too close to the tank, I can't barely get my hands behind there, so wire management would be very difficult. So let's gonna go ahead, let's get the first coats on the black and the yellow, and then we'll move on to better and different things. And at the same time, when I moved out from the wall, because I don't want to really climb in this tank at all, I got to do all my bulkheads, get that all ready for the plumbing as well while it's out from the wall. And then I'll move it back into its final place. Same with the sump. I don't know, because I'm going to do my control cabinet here. So I'm thinking about pushing my sump all the way to the far left, so it'd be more accessible. That's what I'm thinking. Or center it in the middle of the tank. You guys drop your comments below. Let me think, what do you want me to do? Put it all the way to the left or put it all the way to the right? And while I got you guys here, can you guys please hit the like button, hit the little bell, hit the subscribe button. It'd be awesome. A lot of people aren't getting their notifications because they're not hitting that stupid little bell in the corner. And I appreciate you guys checking out my channel, because the more you guys do that for me, the more I keep doing all my builds and having fun and create content for y'all. So let's go ahead, let's get this party started. So we gotta make sure we tape everything off, because I don't want to get this trim that they put on here, that they built, all yellow. So we're just gonna put a bead of painter's tape on it. This will make the process a lot easier to paint. This one will be so particular. Painting is not my forte. Prep for paint with some Fritz glass cleaner. So get a little bit of that on there. Make sure there's no oils from fingerprints or anything. We'll just wipe that off. Make sure it's nice and clean. We're going to start. Fix that back up. So everything's dried up, so now we just have to apply the yellow paint. We got it right here, I got it all stirred up. Let's start off with that much. See how it goes. Alright, so we got the yellow, we got the first base coat done, we still have lots of yellow paint to go. So the two sides, so we're gonna do the three sides on it, and then we're gonna let this dry. We're gonna jump onto the main display, paint the black on the back of that one, get the bulkheads in so we can start pushing it back towards the wall so we can start on the plumbing. So it turned out pretty good. A few more little touch-ups here and there, another coat. I think we'll be good to go. The yellow's gonna look pretty awesome with all the black and the blue stuff, so it's gonna be pretty sweet. All right, so now we gotta do the black of the main display tank. We're gonna use the freshwater glass cleaner again, clean all the glass on the back, get the black paint out, get it all mixed up, get our first coat on here, and then we're gonna let it dry. Probably do one more coat and we'll be good to go. Plus, I gotta get these bulkheads in here so now I can actually reach them. It's gonna make things so much easier.